Welcome to the latest Mango Report. Why do humans dream of building machines in their own image? Throughout history, humans have gazed into the dark mirror of their own minds and bodies and asked, what are we? In pursuit of this answer, we have looked outward to the stars, to the scriptures, to nature, but increasingly, we turn inward to replicate ourselves in what we create. Among the most profound expressions of this urge is the dream of building machines in our own image. This impulse, ancient and modern, scientific and mythological, is not merely about utility or progress. It is a philosophical yearning and existential mirror that reflects our fears, our desires, and our struggle to define the essence of being human. The mirror of creation. The act of creating in one's own image is fundamentally an act of reflection. When humans build machines that look, speak, or think like us, we are not just building tools, we are asking, can the human essence be distilled, replicated, or even surpassed? This echoes theological narratives in which gods fashion humankind in their own image. When we create artificial beings, we play at divinity not just to wield power, but to uncover the secret of what brings us to life. This pursuit is inherently metaphysical. To engineer artificial minds is to explore the boundaries of consciousness. What is thought? What is emotion? What is free will? The project of building human-like machines forces us to formulate definitions that are elusive in philosophy, psychology, and neuroscience. The machine becomes a philosophical experiment, a way to mirror abstract qualities such as intelligence, empathy, and self-awareness. The longing for the double. Human beings have long been haunted by the idea of the double, the replica, the twin, the shadow. From the myth of Pygmalion to the golem of Jewish folklore, from Frankenstein's monster to modern androids, we see recurring narratives in which creators breathe life into the lifeless. These stories are not just about imitation, but about desire, loneliness, and control. In crafting machines in our image, we seek companions that reflect our inner world, that validate our existence, and that respond to us in the ways we long to be seen and understood. There is also a darker side to the double, the fear of the uncanny, the confrontation with something that is almost human but not quite. The philosopher Ernst Jentsch, and later Sigmund Freud, described this discomfort as the unheimlich, the unhomely, the eerily familiar. The android, the humanoid robot, and the lifelike AI all dwell in this creepy or unnatural valley. They fascinate us not simply because they resemble us, but because they force us to confront the fragile boundary between personhood and performance. The quest for immortality and transcendence. To build machines in our image is also to rebel against our mortality. In transferring our intelligence, memories, or likenesses into machines, we engage in a secular search for immortality. The dream of artificial consciousness is, in part, the dream of continuity beyond biological limits. Ray Kurzweil speaks of the singularity in almost religious tones, a point at which human and machine merge, and mortality is transcended. This is not merely science fiction, it is the modern form of an ancient longing. The pyramids, the epics, and the cathedrals of the past were also built to defy time. The human-machine hybrid conscious, enduring, evolving becomes the new vessel for this timeless desire. In our mechanical progeny, we hope to live forever. But this dream is not without peril. The ethical abyss. To build machines in our own image is also to confront the ethical consequences of likeness. If a machine thinks like a human, does it deserve rights? If it feels pain, does it suffer? Philosophers such as John Searle and Thomas Nagel have questioned whether machines can ever truly understand or merely simulate understanding. But even simulation raises moral stakes. If the performance of emotion is indistinguishable from its experience, can we afford to deny its reality? Furthermore, in creating machines that mirror us, we risk amplifying our own flaws. Bias, cruelty, vanity, these two are encoded in our image. The reflection may not flatter us. Conclusion. To dream of building machines in our image is, ultimately, to pose the most human of questions: what am I? What are we becoming? The machine, whether it is an automaton, an AI, or a robot, is a philosophical artifact. It does not merely serve, it signifies. It reflects not just our capacities, but our anxieties and aspirations. Nietzsche wrote of humanity as a bridge between the beast and the overman, a liminal being striving toward transcendence. The machines we dream of are part of that striving. They are not merely endpoints, but companions on the journey, reminders that the greatest mystery we seek to solve is the one staring back from the mirror.